Here's a title for you.
Which one?
I just posted a video title. Bored, tired, and whiny.
Wait, you posted a video title then?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm bored, tired, and whiny.
Are you going live?
Yeah. Hello. Could you get out of the way? Just for once. Go, go, go. No, come on. Here.
Mama.
Look. Catnip. I'm going to give you catnip.
Would you stop drugging your cat? That is not the answer.
That is the answer. Look.
Drugs are never the answer.
They are for the cat.
Oh my God. When he winds up in kitty rehab, we all know who's to blame.
Hey,
Mike.
He did start it. He did start it. Were you right under the bus, Mike?
There you go. Kitty crack in the kitty bed. Good Lord. Hi, Karen. Hi, Sabrina. How you doing, Curly? My cat wants to lay in the middle of anything that he remotely thinks I might be up to. Annoying little creature.
So over today's epic recital of the radio.
Yeah.
It has been a day.
Look, today I have listened to people whine and complain and whine.
And make excuses.
And make excuses. I have spent most of the day having people try to sell me stuff in one form or another that I may or may not want.
I have not tried to sell you one thing today.
Hello, Carla. Karen, where you been, honey? Haven't seen you in a long, long while. So now, I'm just going to sit here and play with these new dies that I got for the shop and see what they look like when they cut out. Because I just think that's a good plan, don't you?
No.
Hello, Michelle. How are you, honey? What's up, babe? I've had people try to sell me things today and throw me under the bus while doing it.
Oh, yeah, that was my favorite part. They didn't just throw you under the bus, though.
Yeah, it was kind of a group thing. I just want to play with my new dies. I just want to see what they look like when they get cut out.
Are you doing the spider web?
Okay, lesson learned. Do not put this one through the roller twice because it moves. But this one didn't, and it's kind of cool. If I can just get it up off of here. There we go. Let's take the pieces out.
Can I interest you in a slightly used veggie burger and orange soda?
No.
No.
Seriously, guys, what is with our community? People are doing like 10, 12, 15-hour sales. Who needs that many craft supplies, guys? I feel bad if I'm on like 2.5 hours once a month.
So this isn't a good time to tell you I'm having a mini sale tomorrow.
Anybody I missed? Did I miss anybody? I didn't miss anybody, did I? Good. Oh. So I figured, it's late. The only people that could possibly be up at this time of night are my lunatics. So I thought I'd come find you guys.
Oh my God, it is late.
I don't know. What do you think? Amy, you like it? I like it.
Well, what's that?
It's on the screen. It'll be there in a second.
Is that the moon?
Yeah, that's the...
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, I like that. Okay. That one is cool. All right. Let's get rid of trash.
Part of the same voice for sale. He didn't attend.
She was invoiced from a sale she didn't even attend. Yeah. Yeah. And this is the one that gets me. I love this one. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Let me find.
Shirley says your phone is not working tonight.
Aw, well, you can hang out with us, Curly. So here's the thing that gets me about sales. This is an item that I bought. I didn't buy this, but I'm just saying, this is the item I bought in the sale, okay? And it was $2, let's say. So I paid $2 for this, and then I get the shipping, and it's like $7 for shipping. This is $1.45. Put it in a manila envelope, put my name on it, and put it in the mailbox. If I don't get it, I'm cool with that. And if I say that in your stream, like right there in your box, you can refer back to it. Then just do what I ask. Don't charge me priority rates to track this. I don't care. I paid $2 for it. I probably didn't even want it in the first place, and I bought it from you just to be nice. I'm grouchy, can we tell? Okay, note to self. Cut, black, drawer, pull, die, one time only. We're going to do it one time. See if that works. Where did I put that piece? I've also discovered a Bermuda triangle on my desk. It's been a day, guys. How the hell is your day gone, people? All right. All right, I went one time. Let's see how this worked. Okay, well, it comes off clean. All right, I kind of like that piece. Let's see this piece. Now, this piece, you have to roll the drawer pull on it to make it look like a drawer pull. Pop this.
Shirley said she thought the black hole was on my desk. Apparently, it's migrated.
Oh, I'm telling you. So I was making a video today, okay? And I had a piece of lace. And it was sitting here, and I was getting started on the video. I don't know if this should go that way, but I don't know if I like it. Anyway, kind of cool. So I'm sitting here, and I'm getting started on this project, and I was like, all right, crap, I need to put the kit together because I got to put the kit together. So I was like, I got to cut a piece of lace to put in here. So I reach behind me to grab a bag to put it in. I pick up the lace. I cut a piece. I put the scissors down. I put the lace down. I had the snip in my hand. I put it in the bag. I look over. This piece of lace is gone. Hubbard has torn apart the corner. I never moved out of this chair. It's gone. My desk has successfully eaten it.
Yes, trolls.
All right, we're going to try this other one. Now, this one's a 6-piece, and I'm just cutting it all at once. Just because I can.
Carla says, damn, poltergeist.
I know.
Your desk is haunted now. It's official. My chair, your desk.
Yeah. Right? And I'll find it. I mean, like, out of the blue, it'll fall from the ceiling or something. Okay. So that's the outside piece. I like that. This is the inside. Let's get all these moons out of here. Okay, well, that's not too bad. And the stars. That's too, it's okay. I'm doing the one that's like many pieces. So you can cut the loops separately, right? And it just embosses the dark moon at the bottom. So you can cut the 3 pieces separately, or you can take out the rings that are in there and cut just one piece. So it would be one solid piece.
Okay.
So that was not...
It's off screen though. You're showing...
Here.
Not the whole thing.
There. So down here's the dark moon. And it's literally just embossed in very lightly. Then you've got your time dial here. And this is the centerpiece. It's here someplace. Where'd it go?
It went off the end of the...
Okay. There was another piece. Not fighting with it. Okay. These are okay. I don't know how I like this one, but it's all right. It's all right. Okay. The drawer pull, not too over the moon about it. Now this one I do like. I like that one a lot. So I'm going to keep that one, I think. And, oh, we haven't cut this one. We got to cut the sun and the moon face thing. I don't know about this one. This one has a lot of embossing pieces on it. But we're going to try and cut this one. And see if we like it. All right. Let's see. There's memory on these. Oh. Yes, but first you have to remember to put your undies on.
Or it has to be in the right order.
Or in the right order. Okay. So this is the one that like embosses. And that piece shouldn't be cut out. It only got cut out because... All right, so if I put the moon face in there, it just embosses the face. I don't know if you guys can even see this. There you go. You can sort of see a face. There's a face. Yeah, so it's like you can use just this part to make a moon, or you can put the whole thing together and make a sun. But it kind of embosses the face.
That's cool.
That's kind of cool. Okay. I am done playing with my new toy. This one anyway. Moving on to the next new toy.
I think the black one is cool.
Let's get rid of that. Oh, my new toy. Okay. My other new toy. So Amy and I were shopping. Is that what that's called when you're on there just sending each other pics and griping about stuff? Is that shopping?
That's hate shopping.
Is that hate? That's hate shopping? Okay.
Like the time we were trying to pick out poly bags and we were just sending each other the ugliest ones we could find.
The ugliest bags we could find. Yeah.
That's hate shopping.
All right, this piece of paper is not big to put these all on and here, so we're going to get rid of that one, bring up this piece of paper. So I found these tags, and I thought they were cute, so I ordered all of them. And I want to see how they cut out. Get in line. Okay.
But I don't like lines.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Never been a fan.
Never been a fan of lines? Me, me neither. Something about straight lines and nature, it's just not right.
I have difficulty following directions.
I know that about you. So our governor lied to us. He told us they were going to open things up today.
They did.
Nothing's open.
And I had to cry a tiny little tear because I thought maybe I was going to get new magazines today.
And she didn't.
So I slept all day instead.
Yep. That's my aim.
That's a true story.
All right. So I got these because, like I said, they were kind of cute. And I thought they were really interesting. So I grabbed like a full set of them.
Carla says she wonders if they have a dog tag guy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an easy one to get. So, all right, so I've cut these out. Let me get rid of this machine because I don't want to cut anything else out right now. I've got those other ones I still have to cut, but I'm not in the mood, so we're going to put this on the floor at the moment. Oh, hey, I found the rest of that piece.
What? Is that the lace that was missing?
No.
Oh, the piece was missing.
So now I have all these die cuts. You want them?
Yeah. I especially want the sun. That's going on a collage. You know it is.
There's even a moon piece. Here. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And good night, ladies.
You're welcome. Stop calling me names. Oh, wait, there's more.
But that's half my day right there.
I know.
What am I going to do with the other half of my day?
I don't know.
I guess I could learn to breathe through my nose.
You're going to have to be nice to Curly.
I could spend the time learning how to breathe through my nose.
You could. So these are the little tags that I got. And they're not huge by any stretch of the imagination, but they're perforated in the middle so that you can tear off the bottoms. And I just thought these would be kind of cute. You know, like you could put like a little word down here and put like an image at the top. I don't know. I thought it would be cute because it kind of looks like an old-fashioned type like sales tag. Remember these in the store?
Oh, yeah, the ones with the tearaways.
Yeah, like when you buy something at the store, they'd rip the bottom piece off. And
so that whoever you were giving it to would know what it cost.
well, actually, that was originally done so that they could keep track of the tabs of what they sold that day.
Oh.
Like everything had a tag. Yeah. So like when you went to a department store and you bought something and they had the big tag on it like this and they had the price at the bottom, they would tear the bottom piece off and that would go in their drawer. Like they'd put it in a bag or something. And then those poor cashiers had to sit there and put them in stacks. These were the $2.99, the $3.99, the $4.99, the $5.99. And then they'd add them all up and that was how much money they were supposed to have in their drawer.
No.
Yeah.
I learned something new.
That's back in the days of really crappy retail. But, you know, I thought they were kind of cute and they would look, you know, because this one especially, it looks just like a regular tag. And I thought, how cute would that be to like put an image on it, like a little word, and then like hang it in a journal or something. So yeah, I grabbed those. Okay.
Oh, this one's for the thing. That's weird, but cute. I like it.
Yeah, it's kind of different. It's not exactly what I thought, but I will live with it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, sucky old inventory.
And then what's the other piece supposed to be? Oh. I like this one, though. I like this little bitty one.
Yeah, I like that, too. It's tiny and it's cute.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I like the bigger ones because I just got some from Brooke.
You know what? I like everything but this part.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
I don't like that.
I don't like I can't figure it out. Anyway, I got these from Brooke. I ordered these in one of Brooke's sales. I would have liked to have seen them on heavier cardstock because this is really thin cardstock. But they're really cute. And I was kind of looking for something like this when I ordered that. And it just didn't, it's not the same thing. But she also sent me the inside guts from the cuts, which is cool too. Not that I no need to use a rectangle anytime soon, but the oval's awful, kind of awesome. You know,
It's awful.
it's awful. Brookie sent it to me. She did.
Maybe it rubbed up against the creepy baby.
Yeah, the creepy baby poisoned it or something. I don't know.
Really wants to know how long did it take your stuff to arrive from Ally.
My stuff to get here from Ally.
And somebody wants to know what the round eyes next to the right hand are.
This thing? These.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll show you those. Hold on. Curly, for me from China in general, 2 weeks.
I'm going to go look up the stuff I ordered and tell you how long it's been. I haven't got it yet.
In general, about 2 weeks. I ordered these about 2 weeks ago and I got them in today. So 2 weeks is about my average, 2 to 3 weeks at the longest. Okay, so these, I ordered these. These are actually supposed to be like on a toothpick and you put them on a cupcake. But I just thought they were stinking cute. There's like a little witch and it says boo. And then this is an owl on a branch. and a haunted house and a skeleton and a giant spider. Yep.
So I placed an order on March 28th, and my stuff still isn't here.
Still not here? That sucks. And then I ordered this die, and it's just for cutting little pockets. So those, I'm going to put those in my shop. And then I ordered this one, which you fold it, it makes a little envelope, and I'm going to put these in my shop because I just think they're stinking cute. And if you actually cut this part off, this is the perfect size for those little file holders. They fit right in there. So those are the new dies. I got a whole bunch of dies this week. I got all these dies this week.
So I ordered things from 3 sellers, 4 sellers. 2 of them say that they're in, like, they must be at customs.
Uh-huh.
And 3 of them say they're at customs, and 2 of them say they left the origin country. But I ordered all of it on the 28th.
Hi, Laura.
And none of it's here.
Curly, what stencils did you order, honey? What stencils did you order? I'm not special, Carla. I'm just, you know. Good night, Karen.
Good night, Karen.
Well, if you can get me a list of the 10 stencils you bought, I will see if I have any of my inventory, and I will just send them to you, Curly, and then I will tell my distributor that I was short, and they can send them to me. See how that works? So, yeah, I mean, I work only with 2 vendors from AliExpress, 2 vendors off the site that have shops on the site, but they have like 8 shops. Like each vendor has like 8 or 9 shops, and I only work with 2 of the vendors, and I buy from 7 shops total. And when I make an order, I don't. Oh, this is the other die I got. So I got that one too. That's going to my fairy set. I don't like if I order stuff generally. Unless it's dies I have to order by the unit. But like if I order stickers from them, instead of getting like the 30 stickers that come in the set, I get like a stack of them. I pay a little more, but I pay a little less because I can buy them in bulk from them because I'm a listed vendor with both of those. I am a listed retailer with both of those wholesalers. Yeah, so I'm going to start putting her, I think, in my fairy set. I haven't even cut her out yet. And I'm not going to because that's too much work.
She ordered a pan on Amazon from China in 2017, and it still hasn't come.
Oh, my God. Elizabeth K., hello, darling. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
She bought a bunch of A4 size, she said.
Well, go in your order history and write down which ones they were. You know, give me a general description, and if I have them, honey, I'll send them up to you. No big deal. And then when I order stencils again, I'll just go, hey, you guys shorted me, man. That's not even cool. Hey, does anybody want these? We looked at these the other day.
Oh, okay.
These are, they're pre-designed labels from K & Company. Sugar, flour, coffee, and tea. They're pretty thick. But if anybody wants some, I'll send them out.
Okay, the face on this one is a little creepy.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
But I like the design overall.
But I think that's because it's really supposed to be the face on the moon.
It's creepy.
Right? It's kind of creepy. Just a little bit creepy there. So he comes over and picks up his belt today and leaves the trash.
And interrupted your video.
And interrupted my video.
Wrong belt.
It's still the wrong belt.
It's the smaller one. I need the larger one.
Well, tell me what it is, which one it is,
I know. I told you that day that I need to look up.
and I will send that one back because that was expensive. All right, so I'm gonna put these. I got a set of these to go in the shop.
Elizabeth is sorting out silver bats.
Silver bits.
Oh, bits.
You're like silver bats. I'm like, what are silver bats?
I don't have my glasses on. I'm sorry.
I want some silver bats. Did I lose a? I did.
Do something.
Yeah. That's okay. Hi, Darla. How you doing, honey? Yeah, so these are going to go in the shop. I'm probably going to do these as a set in the shop.
All the moon stuff.
Yeah, because this is Laura F or Carla
Or me.
or you. So this is going to go in the shop as one set.
Carlos says invoice me for the Malzini dies.
And then this one I'm going to put in on its own. I think I'm going to order more of these tag dies. I like them. He sent me all 4 of them for the price of one. So I'm going to see what kind of deal he's going to give me on the rest. You know, if I order them in bulk. If I order like 5 or 10 units of each. Because these are stinking cute.
Well, Carla just wants to be invoiced for the moon ones.
Well, I haven't even listed them yet, darling. You have to wait until they're listed. By the way, there is a sale going on in my shop till midnight tomorrow. 15% off everything in the shop. Hi, Rose. So 4 new dies going into the shop. 2 new cutouts going into the shop. These are going to go in by Halloween. I'm going to actually do a whole Halloween listing, just like Halloween. I'm going to title the listing Halloween. I'm going to put everything in at Halloween because I got those keys that I got last year for Halloween.
Are you selling the dies or the die cuts?
I'm going to do just the die cuts because I don't have enough of the dies. And this was we're going out of business.
Vehicle?
Well, they aren't going out of business, but this was a
Discontinue.
discontinue. So, and then I'm going to add this, I think, to my fairies for a while anyway. You know, it'll be that one of those bonus cuts for a while.
I love orange soda.
You love orange soda. I know you do.
I do.
Halloweenies is a name. I know, right? Yeah, so I'll probably list all that stuff as like one listing. And tomorrow, I got a video coming out tomorrow. I know I don't post on Sunday, but I do. I have a video coming out tomorrow on these. Aren't they cute? Just stinking cute. I am. I'm trying to get the camera to focus. There we go. It's sort of focusing.
Now can you tilt it forward a little bit?
There.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
It's cabochon. It is a cabochon with stiff lace, and there's actually lace in the cabochon. So, and then I used a paint pour on the back from my paint pour papers, you know, that I do. So I did that, and then a piece of vintage stiff lace that I put in here. I made some stiff lace, and I added that in there, and it's stinking cute. And then I just put a couple of dangles on it because it was adorable.
Really says fancy pants.
Yeah, it's fancy pants. But you know what? This is actually the shortest video I think I've ever made. It's like 10 minutes, including the intro. It's under 10 minutes.
So you cut out the part where you lost the thing?
Yeah. Hey, Sandra.
Yeah, I don't see Sandra. Oh, there she is.
So yeah, I got a lot of, and then I had to put kits together with some of the stiff lace. I got some up here. I'll show you. It's really cool. to take a piece of lace and make it like, this is literally, yeah, it's like
Is it stiff?
beyond starch. This one is incredible because it was stiff when I started.
Now it's like, I can't say anything because it's just going to be taken as dirty, no matter what I say right now.
This is the lunatic crab.
Is it hard?
It's hard. But yeah, I got a video coming out tomorrow on this. I was just goofing around and playing with it. So I decided to throw a video together because it was just a couple of minutes. And I was like, I really can't do this as one of my weekly videos because it's just a couple of minutes. But I can tell you this. If you like vintage lace, you're going to cringe when you see this. Els, yes, Els had a crummy day.
Kelly says, I prefer mine hard.
I do too. But yeah, this is a piece of vintage lace, and
it's better than the alternative.
You're going to cringe when you see what I did to it. Let's just say I was not nice to the vintage lace.
He abused it.
I did. Oh, by the way, after the sale, my last sale, guys, there was this little problem, and I'll show you the problem. So I had this little problem. I was sitting here and I was packing everything up, and I got it all in there. And by the way, I only have like 2 orders that still need to be shipped, and that's because those 2 people haven't paid yet. And so I'm like packing everything up, and I start picking everything up, getting everything done, and I realized I had one of these. And it was down below my desk. So I think somebody may have gotten shorted one. So if you got shorted one, let me know, and I'll send you another one. Sorry. Yes, flaccid lace is so disappointing.
You are not kidding. You are not kidding. Nobody likes lace like that.
Nobody likes it. I like my lace to stand at attention. That's some stiff lace right there.
It's board straight too.
It is board straight.
I knew they'd run with it. I knew we'd count on our ladies to take it to the darkest place possible.
I knew I could count on it to make me feel better today.
Well, now you'll just have that image of flaccid lace with you forever.
I know. Hey, Mary Kay.
Welcome, Mary Kay.
It's a little racy in here, babe. I'm just warning you. We're talking about flaccid lace.
I know. But anybody who comes into the middle of this, and they're always like, what the heck have I walked into?
I know. But it is kind of a cute little project. And, you know, some of it is like really awesome.
Well, it is also 11:24 here, which means
So
2:30 on the East Coast.
it's different.
It looks iridescent.
This one?
Whatever you just showed.
Oh, that's because there's gold paint in that pour. There was gold
I
paint in
don't
that pour.
have my glasses on. Everything is blurry.
I know. But this one is just like I cut out the whole flower from one of them.
Ah.
And then I just like put it in there so you can see. I have to put both hands up there so the freaking autofocus will. There we go. See, I just used like a regular flower.
That's a good picture right there.
And then that one. Come on, you little turd. There we go.
That's what time it is here in Lost Wages.
Lost Wages, Nevada.
24 p.m. Carla, in Money Snowda, it is 1:24 a.m.
Yeah, so I don't show you how to do this part because let's face it, ladies, if you don't know how to bead, I'm not going to be able to do that in a 15-minute video. But, you know, I made a couple of little things with it that you can do with it.
Ooh, you got schmancy on us.
I got schmancy. So, yeah, so the video comes out tomorrow so you guys can see how I did it. It's pretty simple. Irish bird. Just bird out of my mind.
Because you thought you were ready to go bye-bye today. You did not.
I know. I thought I was going to go bye-bye today. I really did. They said, everything can open up. And I went, yay, I get to go bye-bye. And then nothing opened. When I didn't get to go bye-bye. No scavenger for Bima. It was sad and pathetic.
No magazines for Amy.
And no magazines for Amy, which was the worst part. Oh, Amy, we get to go to the old folks parade.
Old folks on parade?
Woohoo!
It's like they've got to be used to us by now. Oh, there's the old fat checks again.
I know. Booking down the street.
Let's hope she got a box so she has to struggle and getting it out of the box. That's at least 30 minutes worth of entertainment.
What is my mailman's thing? Okay.
You know it was that lady one.
Look, there is.
The guy that brought the mail to the house today.
Now we're talking about the other day when he shoved that box of paper in the thing out there.
I have like one of those community mailboxes. There's like 4 of them in my on my street, and mine is like half a block down. And there's like the mailboxes, and then right next to it is there's like 2 of those package boxes. So I go down there the other day, and
unbeknownst to her, I was expecting.
Hold on, no. This was the day before that.
Oh, okay.
So I go down the day before this event, and I open up my mailbox, which is like this thick, and it's like that long. That's my whole mailbox, okay? And it's like a foot deep. And in here is that big pack that had your extra bonus item that you're putting in the next pack. The white laced things.
Oh.
That was shoved in there. Then there was a big manila envelope on top of that. And like 8 packages from China, all shoved in that little teeny box.
So it's jam-packed.
So I had to pull like the thing in the middle out to get the China packages to drop so I could get all those out. And then I pulled out your big pack, and then there was like a bunch of envelopes underneath it. And I'm like, why? As I look, and all 3 of the package mailboxes are empty. So I go down there yesterday to get the mail. And we saw the new mail lady. Like we don't have a regular mail carrier, so they just put whoever is in the shop kind of thing on our route. And we saw the lady who's been delivering our mail the last week. She does not look like she likes her job. As a matter of fact, she looks like one of those people that you would film kicking your mail into the truck. So I go down and I open up the box, and there's a key in there. And I was like, oh, cool. They put it in the package. So I put the key in the hole, and I turn it, and I open it up, and there is not a millimeter of that box that is not full. Now, here's the catch. It's bigger in the back than it is in the front.
The box.
No, the door. Because the door on the back doesn't have the little security thing around it. So it's a bigger hole in the back of the box. So when they shove the box in, we can't get the box out of the front.
Because once she closes that panel,
it jams it to the front, and it jams it up again, and you can't push it backwards, and you can't move it. There's no way to go side to side. You can't lift it up or down.
The only answer at this point is to just take a box cutter with you every time.
I'm going to take a box cutter every time I go to get the mail now, because it's like literally to get this box, and this one just ticked me off. So I walk all the way home, because first off, I know it's going to be heavy. I'm trying to lift it a little bit, and I know it's heavy.
But you didn't know I was expecting a box.
I didn't know. So I come home to get the hand truck, this little like tray thing that we have on wheels, and I go back down to the mailbox, and I spent 20 minutes fighting with this thing of paper to get it out of the box.
I feel bad because that wasn't an all folks on parade day. You went by yourself.
And I yanked it, finally got it out of there, and I drop it to the ground, and I was like, oh, I hope this is not breakable. By this point, though, I've pretty much figured out it's Amy's paper. And
which is in a box,
By the way, I'm cussing her out the whole time. Freaking Amy and your freaking paper. Why do you always have to have so much freaking paper? I drop it. I drop it to the ground. I pick it up.
Slam it on that.
I put it on the cart.
I think putting it on the cart is a kind thing to say.
And I slammed the door closed on that thing, and then I grabbed my key off the top. And this guy who's been standing there the whole time
now asks,
turns around and goes, do you need some help?
I'm surprised you didn't run into his ankles with your cart.
Oh, I wanted to. I really, really wanted to. I really wanted to turn around and go, no, a-hole, I'm fine. And then throw the box at him. So I bring this thing home. I wheeled it.
You danced all the way home. Going, did you get a good show?
Into the house. I rolled it in here to the corner, and I put it in Amy's corner. Or as we like to refer to it, Hag's Hollow. I dropped it in Hollow, and I didn't even take it off. I left the whole cart there. She comes out and gets her water and gets herself a little snack and comes over and sits down. Like, she's not even acknowledging that this thing is here. It's like she got the vibe. Don't talk about the box on the cart.
I just quietly unpacked it and carried it out of the room.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God, Richie. You're bitching woke her up, she says.
I love you, honey. Did you get your package yet? No, it didn't go out until today. But it did go out today. I forgot to put a Fragile sticker on it.
Oh no.
Oh, that means they're going to fold, spindle, and mutilate her stuff. Now it'll arrive just fine. Yeah, it'll be fine.
I had my orders picked up today.
You did. That's when the mailman brought me the stack of mail.
Well, it's better that he brought you the stack of mail than shoved it in too tight.
That one young guy?
That's the second time that's happened with a box of paper.
And it's always her. And I just want to slap her. She's not a very happy person, you know. You missed him, honey. I have new dyes. I'm putting them in the shop. There's this one here that's like a moon clock. It's got the moon phases on it. And this one that's like the triple goddess. And this one that's like a moon or a sun. And then this one that's like a drawer tab pull plate thing. And these ones here, these are cool. They have like this little piece at the bottom you can tear off. That's kind of cool. I like that. So there was a lady emptying the storage, and I seen records and old paper, and I could look, but it looked too dirty. She's a postal worker. They're supposed to be grumpy ass hats, right? I want to walk up to her. She's a big girl too. She's one of us. I just want to like catch her out there and walk up to her with like one of those ice cream sundae cones and go, "You look like you need this." With like the sweetest, most innocent face I can possibly muster. "You look like you need this, lady. Uh-huh. Get in the car and eat some ice cream because you're just beyond hungry."
She need a Snickers bar?
Yeah, she needs a Snickers bar. She needs something. She's hangry, man. She is one hangry woman. I thought you were hangry because you scare me when you're hangry. That woman terrifies me.
It's only happened twice the whole time I've been here.
I'm serious. We saw her coming around the mail truck. I wanted to swerve to avoid her because I was like, oh my God, she's going to eat us. It was bad. It was like King Kong coming around that damn truck. And she was stomping too. Boom, 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 boom. She was mad.
Gross is only if it's loaded with X-Lax.
Leave a load on the back of the box. Yeah, you know what? We tried that. We actually did, Mary Kay. The first time they did it, we could not get that box out. So we went out to the mailbox. We actually took a magnet hoop. I've got these like these magnet things, and we put it right on the door because when they put the regular mail in, they open the front of the mailbox. So I hung this on the door to my mailbox, and we hung the key for the postal box, for the package box, and I put a note on it.
We couldn't even get it open the first time.
Cannot open box.
It took 2 of us in 20 minutes to get the box.
Too much in.
Mailbox open.
Too much in the box. We can't get it open because we couldn't push the door in far enough because they had jammed it against the door. We couldn't push the door in far enough to turn the key. So we actually hung the guy, whatever the mail carrier was that day, opened the mailbox, saw this hanging there with the key on it. This is a big thing. You can't miss this. And we go back out to the mailbox and the key is still there. The note is still in the box. We still can't get into the thing. I literally had to put my shoulder on that door and push for everything I had to get that box to shift just enough so Amy could turn the key.
Yeah, so that one took us 3 days and 2 people. And we had to rip the box, the outer box
Yes.
off it to get it out.
I finally got so frustrated, I just tore the box apart. I was like, ah. And inside is a small box of paper. Big, huge box in the container.
Yeah, it's
Little
a big,
box.
huge rectangular box with a little small square box in it.
Yes. It's a half a case of paper in a box that's big enough for a case of paper. It's just frustrating. And the thing is literally there's a mailbox directly across the street from me. So they U-turn in that cul-de-sac and they drive right by my house and they pull over in front of my house to get to the mailbox. So why not just I don't know, drop kick it into my driveway? I'm good with it.
Yeah, it's a saga. Every time I order paper. Not every time. Some of them bring it to the thing. They're not stupid enough to try and fit it in the thing.
Hi, Jean Peter. So who else has got things opening up in their state? Anybody? Anybody opening anything? Anybody's county opening back up? Anything like that?
In your case, it's just some parks opening up.
Yeah. Yeah, I know California is going to stay closed for a while.
Carl says no, people are still broken.
Yeah. Well, our kind of like everybody else, every death that's recorded in the state right now is being recorded as related to coronavirus. Even if you're dying of a heart attack, they're calling it coronavirus at this point. So they are opening. They were supposed to open everything. As of today, things could start opening. I imagine it's going to take a day or two for them to get employees into the stores and, servers into restaurants and things like that. But they do have social distancing in place. And, there are a few rules. They can't open any strip clubs. They can't open any casinos. You cannot open a bar unless it has a restaurant attached, and then you cannot serve alcohol, beer and wine only.
They have to be like every other table. There has to be a table.
Every other table. And servers have to wear masks. People in stores have to wear masks, mandatory. Hair salons, you can open a hair salon by appointment only. Your appointments have to wait outside, not within 6 feet of the front door. And they have to maintain social distancing outside. And you can only use every other chair unless they put partitions between them. But at least they're opening things back up a little bit.
Someone says the casinos are opening on the 18th.
Casinos there are opening on the 18th. Yeah, not here.
They're waiting it out, I think.
I think the casinos here can afford to not be open, whereas like some casinos, like Indian reservations and stuff, they can't. They don't have the billions of dollars these guys have. I'm just sad Soup Plantations is closing. And I don't really understand why, because they're no different than any other buffet.
And Darla says her work's trying to get people to come back in. But they're doing fine at home.
Now, I know they extended Mike. They extended them another at least 30 days for work at home. And I think that all has to do with the fact that they've actually been trying to go to working at home for about a year now. And the employees were having none of that. So I think they're trying to like keep them at home a little longer so that they can say, oh, well, that's the new format.
Darla says maybe you get more work done at home.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
Michelle's doing the homeschool thing, so she hasn't been able to upload at all. She's got wee one stuck at home now.
I think the PlayStation finally needs to be blown out.
Okay.
Overheating. I'm going to bed.
The canned air is down there.
No, I'm
When
going
you
to
need
bed.
it. When you need it, I'm telling you. It's down
Okay.
there. I hide it.
Hmm.
Otherwise, Mikey steals it.
I know there's one in the garage too.
Yeah. Say goodnight, Hubbard.
Good night, Hubbard.
No, you say goodnight to the ladies.
Good night, ladies.
Oh, my God.
Good night, Hopper.
I got to do the work thing in the morning.
Good night, Mary Kay.
And if it's anything, the common consensus of our team is 60 at my work.
Uh-huh.
Only one has said that they'd be the red shirt going in.
Everybody's saying goodnight, Hubbard.
Good night, everyone.
So you got one red shirt volunteer.
Good night, Mary
Guess
Kay.
who?
You guys got butters.
No, the work wife wants to go back in.
That bad, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Where's the pieces that I cut from the dies?
I don't remember that.
Could you get them, fish them out? Is there any
No.
chance?
No.
No?
Do you know how much stuff is it? I'll try, but I can't.
It's for Laura.
I don't care. Look at how much stuff is in this bag. I love you, Laura. But I don't care today. Well, you're lucky they didn't fall. And one little bitty bitty piece may not be in here.
That's okay.
Indian giver.
I'm not an Indian giver. I'm just showing them. Okay. So there's this one.
Wait, is Laura B in the room?
I think so.
You better show her this.
Oh, okay, yeah. So there's this one that cuts these little pieces. So like a plate and a drawer pull. So that cuts those. And then there's this one. And this one cuts like a clock sort of thing. You can cut it all in one piece or you can break it up. But it does, the center is the moon and the stars. And then the face of the clock kind of thing is the moon phases. And there's an embossed dark moon at the bottom. And then there's the time piece, you know, that goes around. So you got,
has some embossing on the front side too.
and it has some embossing on it. So there's that one. And then there's this one, which is a two-piece. So you can cut out just the outside or just the inside or cut the whole thing out. But that's all embossed too. There, see, it's got a face. And that's that one. And then there's this one, which has the phases on it. And it's this one.
I like that one a lot. I like the new one. It's the COVID.
So I'm probably going to put these three in as a set. And this one I'll do separate by itself.
Are you talking about die cuts or?
No, dies. I'm selling one set of these. I got two sets, but they were closed out. That's all there was. And I got what there was. Here, honey.
Oh, there's going to be a battle royale between Carla and Richie, and at least I have access to your set temporarily.
There's that. Okay, so there's those. And
I'm going
then
to want some of these for my.
I got a new
journal.
fairy. See,
And
there's
I like these a lot.
there's the new fairy. And I'm going to be putting her as one of the bonus cuts in the fairy set for the next probably month or so before she gets moved into her own set. And then I got this one in, and this one does, it's like a little pocket. So you fold it here, here, and here, and it makes a pocket. And then this one makes an envelope, and you fold it you know, fold these flaps in, fold it over, and then this is the top of the envelope. So you got the front of the envelope, back of the envelope, the sides, and this is the front piece. And if you cut this off, those little file folders fit in here really nice. And it's got that little divot in the front, so your file folders would be, like, your file folders would show through here. So I got all of those dies in. And then I got in these, and I ordered all 4 of them just so I could see what they look like. And they're like these old shopping tags, like the old store tags where they would tear off the piece at the bottom. And there's 4 of them, but I already tore one in half and threw it away, so I'm not cutting another one. But that, I got those. And then this, Amy, and this is for...
that's for Laura V to Oogle.
Look, Laura.
Laura V.
Laura V, look it.
Flip it over.
Okay.
And that's not even the only one.
Take the high road. Take the high road, Carla.
What's wrong?
Yeah, she's like balanced. It's like she's on her toe. It's like she's a toe standing ballerina fairy flying thing. I don't know. I ain't cutting it. Wait a minute. Curly has an Instagram?
Curly's been holding out on us.
Oh. Oh. And she makes skinnies. They're like long ATC cards. It's like this.
Oh, those are fun. I like those.
Yeah. So.
Curly needs to copy that Instagram channel.
I know, right? I feel cheated.
I feel like you've been lying to me.
I know.
all the time.
So I've been working on this, guys, and I think I may have figured some of this out. So I'm not ready to put it up yet, but I think I figured out some of it. So it went from this big, thick thing to this. It's a little smaller and a little more compact, but still thick enough to be sewn into a journal if you wanted to put it in the journal, and it still has the flip in the back. So I'm still working on it, guys. And then, oh, I got to show you guys what Oogie made. She did so good. So I had the grandbabies over this past weekend, and Shaylee made masks for her and her brothers. Isn't that stinking cute? I was so proud of her. It was her first real time using the sewing machine, and she made masks for her and the boys. This is the one she made for the boys, and then she made this one for herself. And I have to finish putting some of them together. She actually made like 8 masks. So I have to finish them for her because I promised her I would. Because I'm a good grandma. How about that stiff lace? Stand up, you turd. Oh, I almost had it. It's like stupid crafter tricks. Okay, that's not standing up because of that one piece. There we go. Okay. See if I can get this piece to stand up. Oh, yeah, I need help. I need a lot of help. I'm sitting here playing with my stiffy.
Oh my God.
Oh, no. too big.
Yes, because nobody likes flaccid lace.
Exactly. So, so Laura, I did a project where I used some stiff lace, and it's like really, I take the lace and I make it very rigid so it doesn't bend easily. And
What she's saying is she made it hard.
so I made some hard lace, and there were comments about nobody liking flaccid lace. And poor Mary Kay walked into the middle of that.
I can vouch for she's good at that.
That's true. I did. I was looking for my memory undies.
Yes. No, it's not starch. I would use fabric stiffener, but since not a lot of people have that, starch doesn't really work for this application. I used Mod Podge, which is kind of cool because it kind of stays somewhat sticky for a little while. So it kind of helps with the application. It won't stick to metal, but it sticks to wood. It's sticky. It's sticky hard lace. Isn't there a song like that from the 80s? Hard and sticky.
I don't know. There's the one.
I'm hard, sticky, sweet. Yeah, there is.
Yes.
Pour some sugar on me.
Amy's brain is
Evenly raw.
straight into the better.
It just holds its shape better in the project. If I use sticky lace or stiffy lace, it just holds its
Okay,
shape.
so I was on Facebook earlier, and somebody had a bottle of fabric starch. The name brand of it was
Stiffy? Yeah.
And she said it had hardened in the bottle. Did anybody know how to fix that? And I just had to walk away.
Just walk away. Walk away. Just back away from that slowly.
I did.
Don't make me beg.
I'm busy stalking Curly's or Instagram.
Oh, okay. Are we stalking Curly now?
Yeah, I'm harding everything.
Okay. Hearting everything?
Everything.
Everything?
Everything.
All of it?
Well, most of it.
Most of it. Okay.
A little weird if I heart everything.
What was that? She's flying through things over there. That is cute. Like it. Awesome. Loading. Okay, got to quit looking at that stuff. Yeah, so I was bored, so I figured I'd come on here and find you lunatics because I knew you'd be here.
Right, I stalked Curly. My life is complete. I didn't heart all of them. That leaves me something to do on another day.
All righty then. You'd spend a whole day doing that, couldn't you?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Probably.
Possible.
I'm
Probable.
not admitting to internet stalking people.
I'm really starting to feel like somebody doesn't like me.
Uh-oh.
Well, I get my stream shut down, right?
I get myself twice.
Yours is shut down twice.
I get the emails. Those are fun.
I get them too. I just don't talk about them. But like I have gotten some emails that are just like somebody actually emailed me and it was from an anonymous email. Like they didn't sign it and the email address was like XR73624817
Yeah, mine are all strings and numbers and letters at hotmail.com.
at hotmail.com. And they put in the email, they were like, why are you wasting everybody's time with this?
Oh,
Because that's not what we do.
well, mine was, I'm not a real YouTuber. I thought that was special. I was like, but I'm not a real boy. Laura says, I never get emails ever.
Stiffy lace. It's just jealous. We actually have stiffy lace in the room, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh boy. Why you want to know who that is? Considering all the comments, who went out and came back in with a new account?
I know. Who did it? It's Curly. It's gotta be, right?
Carla, it's my other account. Had to be Curly or Carla.
One of them.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Amy got an email one time that said that she wasn't a real YouTuber.
That I was taking viewers away from
Real
channels.
channels. And I recently got an email on one of my, like, they won't even put it in the comments. So like no balls at all. They sent me an email, and you guys know my email's out there. I don't give a crap.
I posted mine everywhere, every stream. Here's my email.
You want to email me? It's bemiscraftycorner@gmail.com. You want to follow me on Twitter? It's Bemis Crafty Corner. My Facebook is Bemis Crafty Corner. My personal page is Elsbeth Talon, ELZBETTALLON. Seriously, my information is out there. I don't care. And I'll take them as they come. But I got an email recently over one of my projects. And it was like one of the ones that I showed that I haven't actually done yet.
Oh, like one of the quickies?
Yeah, I think it's this one. It's one of my quarantine quickies. And it's this one, which I have to get sent to Kathy. But this is the junior legal pad one. And I haven't even shown the video yet. Like the video is queued, but it's not ready to come out yet. And somebody actually sent me an email, and the email was like, I can't believe you're wasting our time with these things. This is not what we do here.
Curly said, I did it. You know it.
I'm like, okay, first off, this is not, Bima's whatever you want corner. This is not Bima's journaling corner. This is Bima's crafty corner. So y'all are going to see whatever craft it is I decide I want to do. If I want to break out the acetylene torch and start making small metal statues on my desk in front of the camera, that's what we're going to do. Okay? So deal with it. I was so mad.
Just from a person, but they have to be somebody in the community.
Yeah.
Because I don't post my email anywhere else. And my feelings honestly were hurt for a little while, but after it's been going on for a while, now I'm just like, seriously?
It's like a joke. It's the craft police. Oh my God. You did it wrong.
I didn't know there was a wrong way, but I'm so glad I know how to get everything wrong. I'm awesome. Well, Darla's happy about it. Rose says, I never check my email. I never see it. It's fairly, well, I got a spate a while back when I was getting ready to move. And it started up again.
Right.
So, but you know what? My thing is, I don't get why somebody would waste their time on that kind of behavior. It really says more about them than it does about me. So I just report each email and delete it so that I don't obsess over it and I move on.
Yeah. And
But
like the first time I tried to reply to it, and whoever the chicken shit was that sent it to me immediately deleted the email. Yeah.
Because I tried that a couple of times. But I do report everyone. So eventually, somewhere in the great annal halls of Hotmail, somebody's going to figure out it's all coming from the same IP. So I imagine it will come home to roost at some point. But I try not to give it much energy or thought, honestly.
No, the mamas didn't come out, Sandra. Curly's scary.
So I just try not to give it a whole lot of oxygen. But every now and then you got to vent the stuff and put it out there in case it's happening to somebody else.
Yeah.
You're not alone. It happens to a lot of people. And I just choose to delete it and report it. And, you know, if that's what they want to spend their time on, goody for them. I don't get it. I don't get wanting to waste your time making other people unhappy, or at least trying to.
I look at it this way. If I get positive email, great. If I get negative email, at least I'm getting email, which means that at least you watched a portion of my video. That, you know, you watched enough to determine that what I was doing was not socially acceptable for our community.
I didn't realize there were limits.
I didn't either.
Good night, Laura. Hope to see you.
Night, Laura.
You know, it is what it is. But overall, my interactions with people are positive, and I really enjoy the company, and that's what keeps me here.
You know, I love you guys. You know that. And like when I'm sitting here tonight, and I was like, okay, it's been a really crappy day, and I'm bored, and everything has just been wrong today. I got thrown under the bus. I got called out. I listened to some people bitch, moan, and groan, and you know, I'm kind of in the middle of a situation that I shouldn't be in, but I'm in it anyway, and it kind of frustrated the crap out of me. And no, honey, your stuff is my stuff. So I'm cool with it. But you know, I was like, I need my girls. That's what I need. I need my girls. That's what I need. I need my ladies. We got to get together and we got to shoot shit.
You laugh right away.
And you know, you guys never fail to just drag it to the lowest depths of depravity. I love you guys. Here's Sandra. What bus? Who threw you? Darla missed the bus. It wasn't me specifically. It was an offhand comment that somebody made about people that run shops. And I just kind of took it a little personal because I run a shop. But I also sell live. So, you know, I took it a little personal. I shouldn't have, but I did because I was just in that headspace at the moment. And so I kind of went on you. And, you know, I'm taking my toys and going home. I didn't do that. I just stopped listening. But
Carla says she loves children, mostly barbecue and grilled with lime chipotle.
Amy be all over that barbecue. She loves that lime chipotle sauce.
Best baby ever.
Actually, I have learned how to shut Amy up. If I want something from Amy, I just go to the taco, the Jack in the Box, and I get her an order of tiny tacos and this avocado lime sauce they have. And I just bring it home and throw the avocado lime sauce at her and then throw the tacos and run away.
This is a true story.
It's tacos, look, avocado lime sauce. And then I can pretty much get her to do anything I want. Let's go drive down the strip at 3 in the morning. Okay.
Carla, I miss Jack in the Box. That's always been my thing, Michelle. There's more than enough room for everybody. Even if everybody were doing the same thing, there'd still be enough room.
Well, you know, I do a lot of stuff that other people have done. And everybody, you know, other people do stuff that I do. And I look at it this way. Everybody's going to have their own take on it. Everybody's going to have their own style. And they're going to add something or take something away and change it in some way that may appeal to you that didn't appeal the first time you saw that item or that project. So I may sit here and watch 500 videos in a week on how to make tags.
Carla says a breakfast jack makes everything better.
It does. I have a friend from New York who flies out here to visit twice a year, and every time he lands, like we go from the airport, there's a Jack in the Box on the corner. That's his first stop every single
Oh my
time.
gosh.
Like, I gotta go get me a jumbo Jack.
That is awesome.
Yeah, Darla, that's it. Probably was, but I was in a headspace at the moment where it kind of upset me a little
It
bit,
just hit hard.
and it just hit
Wrong.
because I think it's because I just sat here, like, and I spent the last 48 hours putting all that wedding lace into my shop.
And I spent the 2 days before that putting oodles of paper in my shop.
And so, we're both like just beat down in our shops right now. And somebody said that, and I was just like, ugh.
But it'll pass like everything else.
And it's just, yeah, it stroked me in the wrong direction,
Here's
like
what I
cat. Wah, no, bad.
I think I harvested one too many magazines and somebody went bananas.
Yeah,
I can't stand it anymore.
they saw one too many always panty liner ads.
I can't take it. This is not a real YouTube channel.
Ah! Oh.
But it's therapeutic.
So again, I will offer these up, guys. I have these. I got them in my sticker haul. They are pre-designed labels for like canisters. There's 4 labels. It says flour, sugar, coffee, and tea on the other side. If anybody wants them, let me know, guys, and I'll mail them out to you. They're from K & Company. I have no want or need for them. They're from 2013. So if you want a set, let me know. I'll send them to you. Probably could come up with some way to alter them, but hey, Esther.
Did somebody say bananas, Michelle?
Nothing. I was in a sale and somebody was saying something about, people that have Etsy shops and they have to, put their prices really high and stuff like that. And I was like, I don't.
It just made us defensive.
It made me defensive. That's all. Calm down, Laura. Put it in low gear, babe.
I think it was just an offhanded comment. I don't think she.
It wasn't anything that was directed at me. I just took it personally. And I was like festering over it for a few hours. I was hangry. That's my problem.
So you needed some tiny tacos, is what you're saying.
I needed some tiny tacos, man, and nobody would get me any.
Sans the avocado sauce. I don't like
Yes,
avocado.
sans the baby poop. I don't like the baby poop.
It is not baby poop. It is delicious.
It is baby poop.
Delicious.
It's baby poop.
Okay, it's the best baby poop I've ever had.
And as a parent,
I've seen some
baby poop.
Perla, need to send Snickers to Elves.
Yes, they were generalizing, and I took it personally because I was in the room and they knew I was in the room and they made the comment. It just ticked me off, and I was just, I was cranky.
But she didn't take it to the stream. She just kept it.
I kept it in. I didn't say anything. I was going to. I typed it all in there. I was mad too. Look down. I was at 230 characters. I was like, backspace, and we're over it. Okay. Because, yeah, I was a little perturbed. But
Darling, we've all been there before. Sometimes it just hits a nerve.
it does.
That's true.
It does.
Wrong day, wrong thing.
And it's like I wanted to jump up and down and go, I don't overcharge in my store. I charge less in my store than everybody else does. Ah! And I don't charge more in my store than I do in my sales. Like I might charge like 50 cents more, but that's it. And if you've ever bought something in my store, Carla can testify to this one. I refund shipping costs.
Yeah.
I do it often because the way that Etsy's formulated, they don't allow for stuff. So like if I buy this and I'm going to ship it, I know that if I ship this as a letter, as an envelope, it's only going to cost me like $1.50 to ship it. But Etsy doesn't let you put that in when you actually put the item in it first. So it charges $3 and change for the shipping.
Right. But then it doesn't combine the shipping based on weight. It just shoves them together. So you could wind up
Right.
for 2 things that size paying $7 for shipping, which is ridiculous.
Right. So like if I had 2 things like this, I would shove them in a regular flat manila envelope and, you know, put $1.50, $2 worth of postage on it and then give you back your $5. You know?
So that's Etsy. That's an Etsy issue.
It's an Etsy
problem
issue.
with their algorithm.
Yeah. You know, you guys get it. I mean, and you guys understand. And like there's somebody made a comment. And so I told Amy about this, and we're going to do a process video of how things get processed here, because somebody made a comment one time in one of Amy's live streams that she lives with a smoker and her paper smells like smoke. And she's addressed this in her live streams a couple of times. So I'm not betraying any comments here or, you know, any privacy or anything like that. And here's the deal. Amy works in my garage. Like, nobody smokes out there. She opens the garage door to let the heat in. She soaks her paper, which actually soaks overnight. And she does her whole process. And then she does all her paper out there, and it is stored out there.
Or in my room.
Or in her room, where
And
there's an
in
air
plastic
purifier, and it's all in plastic bags. So, like, she literally puts all of it together, puts it in plastic bags. The most time it's in here is when she's filming. And I try not to smoke when she's live, because I know she's got paper over there, and she's like, check out my paper, and I got my papers, and I don't want it to smell. So, you know, I don't smoke when she's showing her lives. You know, it's just hurtful stuff. It's just stupid, ignorant, hurtful stuff. And when I get stuff, like when I buy my lace and stuff like that, it gets processed outside. And even on my store, there's a disclaimer that says, because of the nature of where I get my product from, because I get it from estate sales and yard sales and thrift stores and product returns and things like that, because of where I get my stuff, I can't control whether or not the items that I'm selling have been exposed to smoke, whether or not they have been exposed to cat dander or dog hair or, you know, lily of the valley pollen. Now, all my lace gets washed, dried, pressed, cut, and packaged in the garage. It doesn't come in the house. It only comes in here when I'm selling it. The hard goods, they get wiped down. When I buy stamps that look like this, oh my God, I just feel bad about this one. I really do. Because, yeah, this is an old Tim Holtz stamp, and somebody used paint and didn't clean it off.
Several of the stamps in that bag are like that.
Yeah. So before I would think about selling this to anyone, I would soak this in a solution that I use, and I'm not going to tell you, it's proprietary, to get the paint off. And then I would scrub the paint off of it before I would ever think about selling this. So products do get taken care of and treated and cleaned and everything before I sell them. And to have somebody say that, you know, my stuff smells like smoke or there's dogs in here when they've purchased from me and they've had no problems, ticks me off. Anyway, that was my rant. I don't like petunias anyway. Yes, a lot of stuff they do. Hello, Nancy Fraley. Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. Yes, Darla. And Darla's like me. Darla's fast on that Google search. So, like, you know, if I'm buying these, I'm not paying $5 for 2 of these when I know I can get a whole set for $15. So, you know, If I don't want to spend that money, I won't. But I do try to spend money in everybody's sale because I try to be supportive. Now I have to go get some blood because I'm hemorrhaging. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
I know, right?
The end of the world.
It's the end of the world as we know it. I'm making baked macaroni and cheese tomorrow for dinner.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. The good stuff. High octane. Good night, Curly. Hold on, wait. Gotta do my thing for Curly leaves. Come up. Come up, emojis. They're gonna go really slow. Because Curly's leaving. Hey, Harry. Hold on, I got it. It's right here. There it is. Yay, I got it. Okay. Well, the other thing that we do is we have the Febreze allergen. So like when I do my fabric, now I do bring the fabric in to cut it because I can cut it on my island. It's big.
Curly bird shot ALs. Well,
Oh, thanks, honey. And so I do bring the fabric in when I cut the fat quarters and when I fold them. But before I put them in the bag, I sit here and I spray them with the Febreze allergen so that if, he's been laying here and I haven't cleaned it off, stretch out, show everybody how big you are, you pain in the butt.
some of your lace.
He did. He just reached up there to grab some. I'm not supposed to know. I think he's the one that stole my lace earlier today
Oh, probably.
in the Bermuda Triangle that is my desk. I try because I do know that, Mike smokes a lot. Harry.
There's 2 air purifiers in the house as well.
Well, yeah, there's 2 air purifiers in this room, but so I do try to make sure that what you guys get doesn't smell like smoke. And there's been times I'm a smoker. There's been some times I have gone into an estate sale. Oh my God.
But you just don't buy them.
Even if I do, I don't buy it unless I can evaluate that I can clean it.
Right.
If I go in and I buy like decks of cards, I know that I can wipe those cards off if they're vintage. I can wipe them off and then put them in baby powder to get any smut or anything off of them and then wipe them down and they're fine. I'm apparently getting a bath, guys. It's bath time. Hi, honey. Yes, you're my boy. You're my boy. Yes, you are. You're spoiled. You're so spoiled. Yes, you are. You're totally spoiled. Well, guess what? You gotta go. Because I said so. I'm gonna get rid of this piece. Okay, I have somebody messaging me. I don't know. Hold on.
Whoa, they're messing you a lot.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I know who it is.
Okay. Wow.
Excuse me while I deal with this. Oh, just one second.
You want me to entertain the ladies? I don't know what to say now. Now I feel. Ooh, guess what I just finished, guys? I have to iron it. But I just took out my first batch of muslin out of the tea dye that's for the shop. I made what did I call it? What is it? Ribbon. The muslin.
Oh, she did muslin strips. It's going to be something new in the shop, in the store.
And there may be a sample of it in the June. Yes.
There could be samples. Oh, and we are also working on doing some lace dyeing for some of the paper. We're going to test it. So there may be some pieces of that going out too.
I miss them.
The lace tea dyeing.
Did I lace it?
Remember we said we were going to start doing that as soon as the summer hit when it was hot?
Yeah.
And now it's hot. So now we have to do that.
I have to buy some.
We have to go get the stuff. Yeah.
Trying to get the stuff.
Yeah, we got to go get the stuff.
Not that stuff like the marshmallow fluff that ate people's faces in that movie.
Who made Elsie upset? The world made me upset today, honey. We're not going back over it.
It was just one of those days.
Yeah, that chaps my ass too. When people come in and like they're just there to announce their sale.
Chaps my ass.
I actually had somebody come in. I don't remember who it was, but somebody came into my last sale.
Somebody was in there and announced.
And they were in there for like the longest time.
And then they said somebody else was having a
Yeah,
sale.
and they were like, "Oh, just so all you know, so and so is having their sale. They just started. Oh, me, I'll take that item." I was like, "What the hell?"
In the middle of your sale.
In the middle of my sale, I was like, "What the hell?" Boudreaux's butt paste. That's right, Harry. Really, seriously. Okay, let's talk about it. I have the squirt gun. You're on my desk. Who's gonna win? Me.
Michelle says, "Oh, by the way, I don't have a sale going on yet, Laura. When I do, I'll be sure to stop in."
Would you please just jump in the middle of it? You know, when I'm like, "All right, so this item's $3. First 10 me's take it,"
And you'll be like, "My sale's starting right now."
and I'll be, "Thank you." Like, come on, guys. I don't care. Put it in my group page. Come into my regular chat and tell me, "Hey, you know, so-and-so's having a sale tomorrow, or so-and-so's having a sale." But don't come into my sale and do it. It's just rude.
Charles, I don't think she meant to be a jerk, but it was a stupid move.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think anybody ever does it intentionally. It's just like she's probably excited in the moment
Yeah.
and forgot where she was.
And I'm cool with that. All right, come on. You binged me like 900 times. What the hell are you texting?
We're in a sale and there's a sale.
He like thumbs ups on my messenger like 90 times.
Who was it?
And now it's like he's typing.
Oh, you just see the typing emoji.
Yeah.
Or the little dot wiggling up and down.
You want to know who it is?
No.
I'll tell you who it is.
Okay.
It is my ex-fiance
Oh my God.
from before I married John.
It's like 2 men ago. 3 men ago?
Like 25 years ago.
Holy shnikes.
Yeah.
Like you need that in your life.
Yeah.
Maybe he's calling to tell you maybe he's like an idiot or something.
Well, no, here's what it is. No, his ex-wife, his first wife, passed away the other day. That's the one that passed away. She's Tyler's godmother, my oldest son's godmother. She was his godmother. And she and I had a decent relationship because she had children with him. And I wanted to make sure that we, as their moms, could communicate.
Right.
And we weren't at each other's throats. Well, he and I broke up, but she and I remained friends. Mostly because my daughter Alexa was very close to her 2 daughters.
Oh, okay.
It was literally like her younger daughter was a year younger than Alex. Then there was Alex, and her older daughter was a year older.
So they were all tight.
They were like really tight, and we were together for like 3 years.
Yeah, so they had some time.
So the girls were all really tight, and they kept up with each other over all these years. They've always been Facebook friends, so I stayed friends with her. Well, she passed away this past week. She had a heart attack and ended up being in a coma for about a week. And I know that he has their son, their joint son, the son that they had together, lives with him. And I don't have his Facebook, but I had I found his dad's. So all I did was reached out and said, you know, hey, listen, send my regards.
Okay, so that's what happened.
And all of a sudden, I guess now we're besties. He's still typing. I think he might be sitting on his phone.
Where does he live?
In Arizona.
So you know it's midnight.
Yeah, he's probably drunk in a bar.
Oh, he's one of those people.
No, he's a karaoke host.
Okay.
And he probably has a show tonight. So he's probably at a show.
But is he a drunk texter?
Not really, but he's the kind of person who, when he's drunk, wants to reach out and touch all his friends.
That's a drunk texter.
But
Or
no,
a drunk dialer.
he's a drunk dialer. But yeah, he's still hosting karaoke. But yeah, we were kind of deep in. We owned a business. We owned a restaurant together. We owned a karaoke company together and a few other things. And he came home one day and had remarried his ex-wife.
Oh, my. Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. Oh. All right, where's this thing, Michelle? I'm being sarcastic. Okay, what are you being
By
sarcastic?
the way, Michelle says, by the way, I think I'm live right now. Let's all go there.
Oh, okay. Let's all go to Michelle Noel's. Come on. Whoever finds it, post the link.
Well, right now.
Oh my God, that one irritates me. I've had somebody do that.
What?
Come in and try to post the link to a sale in my live sale. Y'all, look, don't try to get that crap past me. I have Laura. She will get you.
You gotta wonder what people are thinking sometimes.
But you know what gets
If
me?
they only knew there was another sale, nobody would come to your sale. I feel like that's what they're saying.
But here's the thing. Like the person who did it waited until Laura, like y'all know Laura's computer crashed last week during my sale. They waited till Laura was gone to post it.
Oh.
Like, because they knew Laura would get you. You know what I mean? Laura can't drive the bus.
I can't reach the gas pedal. We'll get you a brick, honey.
Nah, we'll get you one of those hand-controlled ones, babe.
We'll just put a brick on the end of a broom handle.
Oh, he's still. Oh, wait, he stopped typing. Thank you. He stopped typing. Yay!
And no bing, so we didn't hit send on
He didn't hit send on it. Oh,
Looks like you have to hop to get a dry martini around here.
okay.
Okay, so let's pick a happy topic now. Go out on a happy topic.
A happy topic? What's a happy topic?
I don't know, something that doesn't involve stupid people or insensitive people.
We could talk about my stupidity.
What do you do now?
This.
What is it?
These are.
I know what they are, but how does that make you stupid?
Okay.
Just, you know.
I get tired of pulling the big cutter up here when I'm doing stuff, but I can't cut 12-inch paper without the big cutter. So I have this cutter, and I was like, it'll work. You know, I can open the thing up, you know, and I can. And so the blade on it is actually in really good shape. Like, I don't need a new blade. Okay. So I was like, all right. So what I needed for this is the piece that's missing, and it's this piece right here.
Oh, the thing that goes in the divot? The
thing that goes in the divot to do the cutting. So I went on Amazon, and I put in this cutter, and
you intentionally ordered this blade,
I
knowing that's not what you need.
ordered the blades, and then bitched about it because it took 3 days for them to get here. And this was a ship by Prime item. And I bitched about it because it took 3 days for them to get here. And then when they got here, I went, I don't even need the freaking blades. I need the guard. So I had to go and order another guard.
That was your own mistake.
I don't stupid.
You had a moment.
I had a moment, man. I had a moment that lasted 4 days, Amy.
Carla. Oh, we're not talking about you, Darla. Carousel wasn't happening at the same time.
Darla, okay, there's a pass on that.
Because it's care.
Cares sales, you can post those throughout my entire damn sale. I don't care. I purposely do not sell on the day Care is having her sale. I make sure that I look at her schedule to make sure that I'm not doing that because I would never step on Care's toes.
I think it's the first Saturday of the month, isn't she?
First or second Saturday of the month, something like that. And if you posted, you could come into my live sale and just like put it up in neon letters. Care's having a sale. Care's having. I wouldn't care.
It's welcome on my channel and my group. I know she's supporting the hardest and
Put it in my
it is
group.
always
Post it
welcome.
in my live streams. Put it in Hag's group. Whatever you want. Email it to me and I will post it. I don't care.
That's one that gets a free pass no matter what.
No matter what, Care always gets
And
a free
I don't think
pass.
there's anybody that deliberately comes on at the same time as Care.
No, I don't think anybody
We
does.
all actually try to avoid that because
I don't even do a sale when I know that Stacy's doing a Care sale or if somebody else is doing a Care sale. I stay away from it.
it's just, it's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do and it shows my support. Even if I can't afford some Care stuff
Rose
because
over here, who's Care? It's the Care Heart Foundation.
the
right?
Care Hearts Defy.
The Disabled Artist Foundation.
Disabled Artist Foundation. She does artist kits, like craft kits, basically, for specific types of crafts that she sends to people that are on disability or have low income,
Who might not otherwise be able to.
or
craft.
who might otherwise not be able to craft. And she sends them, and you can adopt a artist. She calls them her artists. You can adopt a artist and supply their kit every month, or you can go to one of her sales and buy stuff. And like today, Laura was falling all over herself. Okay, because there were some
didn't you
clock
wake me up?
pieces. There were some clock pieces and
Oh
things.
my God! You didn't bother to wake
And
me up.
you was sleeping.
I
And
don't care.
and
I'm
like
not for Care.
this one thing came up, and I was like, I was gonna put in 50. I had my $50 ready. I was like, $50. Boom, booyah! And I go to hit the button, and somebody's like 110, and I was like, oh, let me just back that up. Oh, yeah, that went right out of my price range.
But they were cool, weren't they? I missed it. She's just trying to keep all the goodies for herself. I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's more money for the hardest, Darla. I think it's a good thing. I think people are willing to spend more when it's for charity.
They are, and there's some beautiful stuff, and I have some stuff that I'm going to be sending to Care because her next one is dress forms and dressmaking.
Oh,
So I'm going to look through some stuff and see if I have some of my stuff, and then I'm going to send some stuff to her.
because I'm going to float this out there. If it ever becomes appropriate, I still have 3 of my March kits, which I never photographed, and they really don't want to disassemble them to photograph them. So if there's ever a moment in Care's auction where that would be appropriate, I would like to donate those.
It's always appropriate.
But it's not even.
No, she has a theme, but she does other things.
But if Darla, if you think that would be something she could sell, I would be happy to donate those March kits. I still have 3 full kits done up and ready to go.
What color are they?
I'll go get one to show. But they're in my room. It's the dark green. It's the forest green from March.
I have to look at her strangely because I didn't know there was more paper in the house.
Oh my God.
I'm going to have to hurt the girl. Yeah, it is for charity, and people do give from their hearts. for what she does, and she does some incredible work. All right, let's see
They
what this.
even have their goodies with them because I did not.
Let me see what you
photograph
got,
some of
Mama.
these before it was done, and it's a pain in the butt to take them back apart,
Yeah,
and you have to flip it over.
yeah. So I guess we're gonna send these over to Care because you didn't photograph them.
Well, and it's such a pain in the tush.
We're gonna send these over to Care. They're going to Care. Okay, we'll get that in the box.
Yeah, I thought of it the other day, and I just hadn't got that far to ask Darla if it's something she could use. It's a lovely kit.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't stand when people do that lowball crap either. And they know they're doing it. You know, let's start this die at $1. $1 and crickets. Because there's like 4 people in the room that are like bullying everybody. Oh, let me slap you.
Well, she says, well, hold up. What color are those kits?
They're the dark green, honey. The forest green.
They're the ones from March. I don't know if you were, that might have been when you were not online, honey.
Pacific Standard Time. We're on Pacific Standard Time here. Except Laura. She's on Central Time. And Darla, she's on East Coast.
It's 3 in the morning here. What are you doing online? Yeah, I think that's the month you were out of line.
Hi, Arlene. Oh, Arlene got something gifted to her today. It was gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Cool.
I can't tell about it, though, because she's going to have to show her own pictures.
Okay. I don't know nothing. I was sleeping.
You was sleeping. Gorgeous. So maybe just 2.
I can make it up. I have other kits that I can throw in. I can throw in a pink one instead.
I know you cried, Arlene. That was so beautiful. So wonderful for her to do that. But you know what, Arlene? You do a lot for a lot of people, and you don't get recognized for it. So I think it was well overdue. Okay, so I guess we have two kits going to Care.
There, and it's got tea-dyed paper if you flip it over.
Yes, there's
It's got-
tea dye stuff on the other side. I guess there's 2 kits going to Care.
And one going to Laura.
One, I guess, is for Laura.
And it has the original goodies from the kit and everything.
Yes.
The extra goodies.
Hello, Rustic Angel Design. Oh, honey, this is the Late Night Lunatics. We're always up this late. Whenever I get a wild hair at my butt. And today I had a wild hair.
I have the hiccups.
You do have the hiccups.
Just one though.
Just one hiccup?
One hiccup.
You ate too fast, but not fast enough.
I always get 1 or 2 after I eat them.
She's like a giant baby. If she eats too fast, she gets the hiccups.
Like, apparently I need to be burped after every meal.
Can I have an allergy pill?
Yeah.
I'd appreciate it. I'm starting to get watery eyes.
I'm gonna go potty first now.
No, I can't wait.
Oh my god. Look at the giant cat. I'll be right back.
So, Rustic Angel Designs, that's Crystal. Cool. We'll add that to my cheat sheet. Yes, I have a cheat sheet. Just till I learn names. So if you don't want to be called the wrong name forever, you better tell me the right one. And then I have this stupid magnet on here I can never get off, so I got to get out the steel ruler so I can get the magnet off. Put this back up. Put that back on there. Get back on there. Okay. I feel better now. Holy crap, we're really going to cheat book. Oh. So I listed 47 new items in the shop in the last 2 days. I've been busy. I'm just waiting for the stores to open so I can go scavenger. I haven't really found anything like at the marketplace that I'm interested in. Is there anything you guys want to see in the next sale for next month? Because if you do, let me know and I will try and find it. Because I'm really bored. And as soon as they let me, I'm going to Utah. I got my car back today. So Mike doesn't have to drive the hot rod anymore. Now he can drive the Troll. My daughter gave me back the Troll, finally. She bought, for the boyfriend, they bought him a Jeep. And so now hubby's got the bike, the boyfriend's got the Jeep, and she's got her truck. So I got my car back. She only had it for 2.5 years. It was a brand new car when I gave it to her. It had like 6,000 miles on it. It's got like 25 on it now. Okay, wait a minute. Crystal got kicked out of a video too? Emailing them tomorrow because there's no reason for it to be removed at all. Dies for cutting. Do you have those? Yes, I do sell cutting dies in my shop. But here's the thing. When you go in there, you have to look at the, you'll see the dies and you'll see a picture of all the dies. If you go in, there's a drop-down menu that shows you all the dies that are in that listing. Okay. I do have some new that are going in tomorrow. These 4 are going in tomorrow. And I think there's like 17 or 18 dies that are currently in the shop. And I have some more coming. I'm just waiting for them. Right now, it's been a little bit slow because of the Corona thing. So it is a little slow for me to get them in, but I am getting new dies in all the time. They're just kind of tinkling in. Usually I get like 10 or 15 packages a day. I've been getting 2 or 3.
Here you go.
Thank you. I am going to go to St. George.
Have you read those a few times?
Yes. Because there are 2 shops in St. George that I visit regularly. One is Catholic Charities, and that's where I buy all my linens. Because I get some beautiful vintage linens there for next to nothing. I always feel bad. So like when they ring me up, I always go, could you make a $10 donation, please? Because I pay next to nothing for my vintage linens, which is why I can sell them to you guys for like $1, $2, $3. And there's another place up there that is an animal rescue. And they not only do they rescue like household animals, but they also care for injured birds, wild birds, and other wild desert animals. And so, you know, and animals that shouldn't be in captivity, but people keep them anyway. They take them, they have a sanctuary that they run. And so I go to their shop and I frequent it. And they always have like the most interesting craft stuff. I don't know where they get it from, but like I've walked in there and found some stuff that is just unreal. Now, I do have one thing that I want to talk to you guys about, whether I should put it in the store or not. So I was, talk to Amy for a second. I'm going to go get it.
Yeah, talk to the Amy.
Talk to the Amy. Hey, Crystal, everybody's been getting streams shut down lately.
Yes, I've had mine shut down twice.
I got mine shut down. So talk to
Somebody-
Amy.
Somebody's just having a good time. Usually what happens if you contest it, if you're sure you didn't break any of the special YouTube rules, you just contest it and they put it right back on. Mine was specifically one time for nudity, but YouTube's rules are like it was in an ad of a magazine I was harvesting. But YouTube's rules specifically state that any nudity shown is only quote unquote wrong if it's being displayed for the purpose of sexual gratification. So somebody's just having a good time shutting down streams for whatever reason. That's their thing. And you know what? Good for you. You managed to shut down a stream for a few minutes. Most of us just come right back on because we know we haven't done anything wrong. Because I have now read the YouTube rules like 6 times thoroughly, and I'm positive I'm not breaking any of their rules. No, I just have gotten into a sleep schedule where I'm up till about 7 or 8 in the morning, and then I sleep till 3 or 4 in the afternoon. It just got mixed around. It had nothing to do with the full moon and all that, but it's just what happens. So I'm rolling with it. I just work at night, or tonight I just gab at you.
Okay.
She's back.
Okay. So I got this on a recent scavenger. Okay. It's from a company called AccuCut. And it is literally brand new in the box. Let me get this thing open. Look, seriously, like it's never been out of the box. And for a die cutter, it weighs next to nothing. But it comes with plates. And it comes with the machine. And the crank's in here. All the instructions are in here and everything. And I'm thinking about putting it in my shop. It says that it works with zippy cuts, whatever those are, quick cuts, sizzlets, standard wood-based dies, zippy snaps, brass embossing stencils, and, you know, all the other stuff. But it's got all the plates and everything and all the paperwork. It's brand new. But I got this on a scavenger just before we closed everything down. And like I said, it's very light. So I'm thinking about putting it in the shop. And I don't know if I should put it in the shop or if I should sell it at a sale. So what do you guys think? Let me put the sucker back in the box. There. This goes in here. This goes over here. And it all goes back in its box. Okay. It's all back in the box.
Carla says sale, sale, sale.
Okay, it's back.
Darla wants to know what's the model number on it.
Hi, Mindy. The model number. You have to ask me difficult questions. I don't know, but it's got a $129.99 price tag on it. So I guess it would be ZM10G. So Zippy Mate 10G for green, because it's in green. Yeah, ZM10G.
Yes, Kim, I have a channel. Do you want me to link it for you, hon? I'll get the link. I'll figure it out. I can do it. Find my own channel.
Seriously?
I started typing something completely different.
Thank you, Carla.
What? Did you beat me to it?
Carla's got mine in. She'll get yours in a minute.
Well, that's my channel.
Is it? You, Cola?
That's just what the link says. Carla is Johnny on the spot. Thank you, Carla.
Carla knows her biz, man. Okay.
It's right up there. Carla got you, girl.
Yep. And that's my real name. Okay. I had my sale last weekend and I was not, what, 4 minutes?
I was not in your.
I think I was 3 or 4 minutes into it and they shut me down. I got reported. And I was like, what the? And then the night before last, 2 nights ago, or it was my, I think it was
Thursday.
It was my Thursday.
You had to do 3 takes.
I had to do it 3 times. Somebody shut me down 3 times. Twice. They shut me down twice.
And I've been shut down twice.
So I've been shut down 3 times, all for violations
That don't exist.
that don't exist.
I read the rules. I know the rules.
Darla is a walking encyclopedia of the rules.
And even if you were swearing, that's actually not a violation. It's excessive and explicit
Profanity.
profanity, and most especially of a racist nature
Right.
or threatening.
I can say damn. I can say shit. I can say biatches. I can say anything like that I
You
want.
can say the F word. It's if you're being, if you're threatening people, or if you're using racist language.
Or if you use the F word for a sexual connotation.
Right. They're big on no sexual content. You know what? If that's what they're doing, then maybe they're not bothering somebody else. So good for them. I don't know what to say. If that's how you want to fill your time, I feel sad for you that that's your life. But go you.
I wasn't tearing at my fingernail. My fingernail broke. That stupid machine broke it. So I was fixing it.
Nail file and make everybody cringe. Stop chewing on your nail. That is disgusting.
Amy?
Stop doing it.
Amy, moist slit.
I'm not the one who hated the word slit. That was me.
Nobody sexually comments in here at all. Anybody want to talk about my rigid lace?
Because we've never talked about Depends or
I know. Where's Michelle with her Depends all night?
Always with wings or
Come on. Oh,
Looks like you have to hop to get a dry martini around here.
downstairs issues. Boobs. We talked about boobs.
we have discussed boobs.
Talked about boobs a lot on this channel.
Many times have we discussed the boobs. Bras and the lack thereof in this period of freedom. This isn't quarantine. This is women's freedom, damn it.
The boobies are free.
You all get to sit around with our boobs out all day. I don't. If my son and his wife and my granddaughter weren't here, I'd probably walk around naked 90% of the time.
Well, Mike already announced that he would prefer naked time all the time.
Mike would love to. That is the one way we could make sure Mike could stay home to work, is if he could just do it naked.
That would be okay with it then?
Yeah.
Naked time all day long?
Naked day, all day long. Mike does not like clothing.
Heather.
Arlene. Stiff lace and moist slits, not sexual at all. Oh.
Some people, I just love them. And I do look at it, Carla, as their karma, but for me, I just don't understand why you put. You watch this show, this British show on YouTube about what is it, Horrible Neighbors?
Yes.
And there was one show where the guy was living next door to them for like 6 years, and he was always running a power drill and hammering on the wall. So that means for the whole time he lived there, for 90% of his day that he was awake, he was running all over the house, chasing this woman around, wherever room she was in, banging on the wall with a hammer, and running a power saw, a drill, pushing the button on a drill.
To irritate her.
And all I could think of was that's a lot of fucking exhausting work all day long just to annoy one other human being.
Yeah.
I thought you can even imagine wanting to spend your time doing that. But when he moved out, he left the power drill and the hammer behind.
I know.
They knew she was telling the truth.
Oh my God.
Like, I just don't understand the motivation for that behavior, even though I know it happens.
I don't get it either. People.
That's Carla. That's Carla's other channel. She coming to stimulate again.
Oh, okay.
So for me, it's like, I just don't get it. Why would you want to spend your energy on hating? But if that's your thing, that's your thing, I just think it's sad. I think that's
It's Carla, Darla. Matter of fact, if you're ever in a live stream and you see Google is the devil, that's me. I wanted to see if I could get it, and I did.
What did you have to use? Like numbers?
It's like lowercase g 009
3.
13 15 the
And it's devil.
devil. Yeah, Google
No,
is
not devil. I think you had to put devil.
no, it's devil.
Is it?
Yeah.
She got it in there though.
D3V11, I think it says, but it's like Google is the devil. Yeah, I managed to actually get Google is the devil.
Crystal, honey, you didn't do anything wrong. Nothing. Period.
Trust us.
It's just going around right now.
I don't know if it's.
There's some jackass out there that's having fun.
I don't know if
And
it's
I
somebody in the
understand.
community or if
it's
it's just somebody
Some
who's
troll out there.
just trolling and being a weenus. Yes, I said weenus.
What? I just said boobies, and I've said the F word on your channel before.
You just did.
I didn't say the F word.
Yes, you did.
Right?
Yes.
Oh my God, I say it so much I don't even know when I'm saying it.
Oh my God.
I'm out of control. I need to go on some kind of F word rehab. Is there such a program? Carla, you did, Amy. I'm sorry. I don't even know what I'm saying now. I try not to make it every other word, but it is one of my favorite words.
Douche canoe.
Oh, I haven't heard that one in a long time. It's off in sales, but not exclusively.
It's not exclusively on sales.
Apparently, they don't like magazine harvesting
Either. God forbid you show somebody in their underwear.
It was a panty ad. I got booted right at a panty ad.
Look, some people, they don't have anything better to do with themselves. So, if they're going to report a stream, and it makes them feel good about their day,
That's awfully sad.
you know what? I'm here for you, babe. Go ahead, report me. If it makes you feel better about you, you do you, boo.
But you know what the truth is, in the long run, after reporting on people, even if you're using multiple accounts,
Yep.
it's all going to come back to your ISP.
Yeah, it will come back to the IP address, and they will know who's doing it. And-
I just said the totally wrong thing.
Well, there are some things that Google is doing that will affect that, and YouTube. They will be putting. They have been talking about putting in some security, mostly on Google, where you now have to prove your identity to get a new channel.
Is Google implementing that?
Google is implementing it to get
All of
email
my
addresses and
channels,
stuff.
I don't actually have any separate that aren't separate from my channel that's actually my real name. They're all sub
Well, like I said, I had to prove to Facebook and to Google
that you were.
that I really am Elsbeth Talon
Right,
because
but I
somebody
didn't have to prove
reported me as a
anything.
fictitious
But
name.
all of my channels are linked to my real name, which
Right.
is linked to a credit card, so that may be proof. in some
That's
sort,
your proof.
because I have a Google Wallet.
Right. So everybody who's like
Has one credit
has
card.
multiple channels will have to connect it to a main channel so that all of those aliases are under one name.
So mine is all. I have like 5.
Right.
They're all under my
Right.
my real name, which is Amy Aldrich. In case you all didn't know. It's getting all nice up in here. These people are being nice to each other.
Oh, come on. You guys are going to make me have a sugar stroke here.
It's good that we're
Laura
not-
can't be in this much sweetness.
Yeah, you're liable to give her a diabetic coma.
You're going to put her in a diabetic coma, damn it.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I actually did get my feelings hurt way at the very beginning, but at this point, I've kind of just taken a hands-off approach. I report and delete the emails, and I just continue on with my live streams and then new stream when it happens, and I try not to make much fuss about it.
Yeah. Usually what I'll do is if somebody cuts my channel, I just start a new live stream.
And then when it's all done, I go and I dispute the thing.
I
and
post it in my group. Most of the people that come into my live streams are part of my group. I put it in Amy's group. They're my group or they're Amy's group. And they just come right back in and they're like, hey, we're back.
I hope they go that way. I think it would be better. I know some people want to have your anonymity, but I don't see what the big deal is for Google to know who you are if you're on their platform, even if you're allowed to have aliases or whatever. Because I know a lot of people are private about their private lives, but there's no reason Google shouldn't know who you are if you want to use Google.
Right. You have to give them with your real name, and then you can use whatever channel name you want, but it has to be linked to a real account.
Like, I'm not saying that information has to be accessible to the public,
Right.
but Google should have it for trolling and harassing and stuff.
Yeah. If you want to use Google, you should have to fess to Google who you are. And I get trolls all the time. They're gamers and stuff.
Yeah, they just come in for whatever reason.
Yeah, they come in.
Wild hair.
Sometimes they come in and they're very polite. You
I
know,
think gamers don't realize there's a whole other world outside of their community.
right? You know,
What is this?
yeah.
There's no gaming going on here.
What is this thing? You can put that together. But you know, I do. We do occasionally get people that come in that are not in the community, that have really no idea what we're doing. And I've seen some of them come in and they're like very respectful. They'll ask questions, and I have really great moderators. My moderators answer their questions for me. And, you know, if there's something that they want to ask me specifically, my moderators generally tend to connect to me on Facebook and go, hey, there's a question in the box. So I'll look at the box and see what the question is, answer the question directly. I don't think I've really ever had anybody be disrespectful. I know we did one night in a poodle stream, and Janie, boom, gone.
I had one time, and I didn't even see what they said, but Curly booted them out before I ever even saw what it was.
Janie booted them, gave them a 5-minute timeout. When they came back, they were like, it was funny because you could tell it was a teenage kid.
Right.
And he was like, I'm so sorry. I was disrespectful. I apologize. I mean, he was falling all over himself. And then he stayed for about an hour in the stream. And he was very polite, and he was asking questions about, you know, well, what is that she's doing? Why is she using that? It was cool.
We just keep screaming, elf, 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 elf. Walk up the stairs and out of the basement, people. It's a whole new world.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when